Hey guys, thought I'd just chuck up another one. This is a beer, well, we'll call it a light review. I won't go too into detail, but this one is the Montieth Patriot APA. There's your bottle. Boom. What do they say about it? No, they don't really go into detail about the flavors or any notes about it. Basically, they just say, yep, this is our American Pale Ale, 5%. Boom, there you go. Take it or leave it. I brought a 12 box, so there you go. Here's what she looks like. Kind of a medium to dark orange, I guess. It's sort of almost towards brown, I guess. I don't know. It's not a bright orange, but it certainly is bloody clear. I mean, as you'd expect from like a serious big brewery. So I looked it up, and apparently in this one it has Pacific Jade, Citra, Mosaic, and Galaxy. And when you think about it, that is a relatively international or quite mixed origin of hops. So that's kind of cool. I can assume Pacific Jade would be your bittering because apparently it has that low co-humulone levels, clean bitterness type hop. But yeah, interesting. Citra, Mosaic, Galaxy. It's quite a nice mix. You won't want to go overboard with it, otherwise you're kind of getting into that double territory. I have no idea if this is right or not. This seems quite profound that we'd be able to look this up on the net and find this out, but apparently it could have Gladiator, Munich, and Crystal in it, so that's interesting. So yeah, I guess Gladiator and Munich, you can just use those for your diaesthetic kind of, for your brewing sugars essentially, and then the crystals just like a little bit of sweetness and maybe some flavor. But apparently Gladiator you wouldn't want to use too much, so I don't know, it's interesting. Sort of getting away from that review territory, aren't we? Getting sort of more into the brewing side of it, which sorry. All right, quick sniff. Kind of just getting that sort of prickly, fruity, citrus side of it, I suppose you could say. And just underneath it, kind of a light, but interesting malt body, I guess you could say. Yeah, anyway, take a sip. Quite similar on the palate, just that sort of, yeah, I don't know, it's a light but it's kind of prickly, sprightly, kind of refreshing sort of fruitiness towards citrus, but not full on. You're not kind of going like, ooh, grapefruit or anything. You kind of, it's a middle of the road, but light. Same with the malt. Yeah, hang on. I like the malt base. It's quite similar to a lot of the other beers. In this beer, I feel like it might just be slightly toned down to kind of let the hops shine through. But it seems to me that they might have a similar malt bill for most of their beers. Just, I don't know, the flavour for the backbone, the malt, it's just similar to other beers. Their IPA, what is that one called? The Phoenix, I think. Quite similar to that malt. But yeah, it's nice. It's a refreshing beer. It's not full on. You could chuck a few back, and hey, you're good. The hops kind of carry through. You don't sort of lose them too much. I mean, it's not an overly hoppy beer, but they're there and they carry through. So it's real cool. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up for me. Don't know about you guys, but there you go. All right, cheers, guys. It was fun. It was fun to do another one. I'll try and carry this on. All right, have a goodie. Cheers.